Okay, guys, so once again, welcome back to um, the Citizen FX technical analysis. Yes. So we are on this pair, which is the card. Let me write this. Let me mute all
Did you
this.
record? Did you
Yeah,
record the first one?
yeah. I recorded the first one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm recording this one as well. Yeah.
I'll shut up.
Yeah, so let's wait for the guys for like a minute and see what's up. Okay, so we were looking at this, and as I said, we have to. Oh, please, if you know you are in a noisy environment, please mute yourself, okay? Okay, so we will first draw our zones. Our zone. Yeah. Um, um, Let me put it somewhere here. Yeah. So on a weekly, we could see this bearish run from this place, and currently we are also seeing this current from March 2020, this bullish run, and you can see price taking out this lower high as well. So yeah, let's scale down to the lower time frame and see quite clearly what price is telling us. Yeah, so yeah, we are still in that bullish run. Nothing has changed. Price keep on from this point making a high, a low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. It's quite was ranging quite here, but still in a bullish run from here. Let's go to the H4, 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 H4. Okay, guys, we are still in a bullish run. We are still let me see something on the daily. Okay, let me draw this zone over here. Yeah, we are still in a bullish run, and we don't have a reason. We don't have a reason to think to change our bias. We don't have a reason to change our bias yet. Yet. But then we are currently seeing a corrective move. Let me go to the H1 where I'll see it clearly. Yeah, this is quite clear. This one type of the corrective move that I was telling you, I was showing you guys that we have one for reversals and one for continuation. Yes, yes. So though we are in a bullish, and let me draw this one. This is an example of this. Just so in this form.
I'd probably draw that channel pointing down, mate.
Pointing down. Yeah, we are in a bullish run. We are in a bullish run. But then you see, the point is that whenever we are in a bullish run, market has to induce to the downside before they move up. We are going up. We are not looking to take a sell. We are not looking to take a sell over here. But then we don't also want to buy at a higher high. We want to buy whenever we are in an uptrend. We want to buy at a higher low. So in this scenario, this is quite some place that we will be looking to buy. We don't want to buy from the bottom, somewhere here, you understand. So this move that I drew is the same move that happened over here. Oh, let me bring. I'm not saying we are going to take these cells. I don't really preach, taking these cells, but it's a move we can't overlook. You understand? So if we know we've defined the market as a bullish run, it doesn't mean we should go and buy over here. Do you get the whole point? So these are the places that we expect price to retrace. These are the places we expect price to retrace. Guys, I'm just, if you come in and come and make noise, I'll just take you out, guys. Oh, bro. It happens that my own brother is doing that. Anointing. Please pardon me and keep a very quiet environment and let's have a good time over here. So regardless.
Is muted.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Sorry, bro. So this is what I'm expecting, a retracement, and we'll take, if probably, let me draw my trend line. Let me draw my trend line from this point. From this point. Yes. So there is a room. There is a room for them to come here. Do something like that. Where is my pencil? Do something of this sort. And we go up. You understand? So I'm not really looking to take these cells. No, I'm bullish. I'm just waiting. So this is quite a place where we can expect a pullback. Yeah, so, and after the pullback, this is how we are going to draw our zones. And we'll take it from there. Neil, do you side with me on this? Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on. So this is what we have on the CAD JPY. The CAD is very strong. It's very strong lately. And the JPY is very weak. So we are bullish over here. But with respect to how we take our entries, we want to expect a pullback. Whenever we are in an uptrend, we want to buy at a lower high. Oh no, a higher low. We want to buy from a higher low. A higher low. Yeah, from those regions. So let me save this and go to the New Zealand dollar JPY. Yeah, the New Zealand dollar JPY. Yeah, so let's go to the weekly and draw our zones and see how price will react on these zones. Yeah. Okay, guys, so we've clearly been able to draw our zones. Yes. And this is what we are expecting. We can clearly see this bearishness on our daily time frame. But we can clearly see the current direction, which is this current direction, which is from this place to that place. So we can draw our trend line. A trend line. Oh, yeah. So we could see that strong impulsive move and a corrective move and another impulsive move. And this is one of the impulsive move that I show you, that whenever we are in an uptrend, this is what we want to see. You understand? Okay, so guys, so this is an example of it. So we can clearly see we are in a bullish brand. That's the current direction. Let's go to the daily as well and see what is happening over there. Yes, on the daily, something very interesting happened. And if we scale down to the lower time frame, you see, we'll come back to the daily, but let me show you something on the smaller time frame. We saw this was a corrective move and an impulsive move. Oh, I thought we'd probably see the third.
Daily looks interesting, actually.
Yeah. So before this drop, this was another type of the corrective move that I just showed you. Yes, before this drop happened and it dropped and then they went straight downwards. But I just wanted to show you before markets will retrace or drop, it will give you that pattern that I made mention about. So on the daily, this is what we can see on the
Got
daily.
McDonald's pattern.
Pardon?
Got the McDonald's pattern.
Oh, that's I didn't know it's called the McDonald's pattern. I I just call it corrective pattern. The four types of corrective pattern: continuation.
Oh, on the daily there, look.
Yeah, on the daily, yeah.
Look what you got.
Yeah. So on the daily, we saw a very breach of this strong zone, which is our higher low, a breach of it and a move back into it. And price is currently resting at a bearish order flow zone. You understand? But in this scenario, if I encounter such scenario, I make use of two things. First of all, I measure the 50% range with the help of the Fibonacci. And before I take any action, I'll want to see how price reacts around those zones.
62 yeah. And 70.
Yeah.
Are the best, man.
Oh, really? Haha. Well, I've been using this, but in this scenario, if
50 is called equilibrium.
50 is equilibrium. Okay. Well, then we'll draw it as such.
Not 78, 70.
70.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So let me go and add 70 to it. 70.
0.702.
0.702. 0.
Just type it in.
702. Okay, so we have it. That will be here. Yeah, but previously I used to just look at 50 to 60 range and see how price reacts over this one. If it does something like this, if price does something like this, then we'll go straight down. And if it does this, we will be able to draw our, how do you call it, our correction as such. But then it hasn't happened. So let's quickly wait and see how price reacts towards this zone and this other flow zone.
Got to be careful of that 78 zone, man.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what I'll be waiting for. But then let's go to the H4 and also see what's happening over there. Yeah, and the H4, so prices within those zone, they break it strongly above and come and retest it. Then we'll look for more buys, Until then, but for me, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not really seeing a very strong move like the candles. Quite some candles, but this move was so strong. I was expecting a retest of it in the low, but then if price find itself below this zone, I'm looking to sell this market as well. But looking at how weak the yen is, it's quite a reason for you to wait, because the New Zealand dollar has been very strong over the week. Yeah. So that is it for this instrument as well. Let's go to our last instrument. Oh, I think I already analyzed it. Guys, give me another pair so that we can analyze it.
Yeah.
Another pair that you want. Any other pair, guys?
Eurocard.
Eurocard. Okay.
USD card, I mean.
Okay, USD card.
No, USD card.
Okay, let's go to USD card. Yeah, this is very, very, very interesting. I was looking at this morning, one of the top people that I look up to said something very interesting, which drew my attention on something. Yes, we can see a very big corrective move over here. If we break out of this upside here, there will be a very strong move upside. But then we are not here to predict what will happen tomorrow. We just want to see how price action is playing out, and we'll take action based on that. So with respect of that, I already have my zones on it. Yes, as you can see. And currently the market is in a bearish flow, making a high, a lower, a lower low, a lower high, lower low, lower high. Let's go to the daily so that you can clearly see what I'm saying. Yeah. We made a high, a lower, a lower low.
Sorry to interrupt, sir. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay. Actually, it's my first time of joining you officially, and I'm grateful. It's been very wonderful. Thanks a lot. My name is Yemi from Nigeria.
Okay.
Yes, I just can't help it. I just let me appreciate you for the job well done. It's really, really mind blowing, and I'm having a lot of exposure. So thanks a lot.
That's very nice to hear, and all thanks to God and these people that refined me. Neil actually, it's one guy that took me like his child and refined me to this point. So, Neil, thumbs up. So let's get on with it.
Yeah, I've actually chatted you privately before, and I was supposed to join your private classes, but something happened. But anyways, so whether you increase it or not, I'm still going to join it.
Oh, that's no problem. That's no problem. If you want to join, you can just hit me up and we'll talk about it. The goal is to just, share this knowledge as wide as possible. It's not really about them. And though the money is sort of motivation, because I've been teaching this for free for quite a long time, but people don't take it serious. So I decided to just put value
on it. That's the thing about free stuff, people don't value free stuff until they pay for it. But not me though.
Okay. All right. So yes, we are currently in a bearish flow, and before we would think of being bullish on this market, then we have to take this. Those who joined my class, we saw the trend changing phantom, and we have not seen one over here. Yes, because price is continuously making a low, a high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. And somebody is in the chat box. Type your ID on screen. Okay. Okay, so my mm, okay, so yeah, we keep making this. So we've not changed, and price keep taking out. um, Michael gets a last touch on gold. Okay, I'll touch on gold as well. Okay, so once we take this thing out, that's why I have this zone over here. Once we take it out and probably we test it like this, then we look for more buys. But as those of you in my private class, we would wait for a safe entry. This will be a risk entry because we don't know whether price will shift back down. You understand? So this any entry from this point will be a risk entry, but then because price move in a wave, we'll surely get another entry over here going forward. So that is it on this USD card. But the card, guys, the card has been very strong lately because of oil prices. Neil taught me that.
Keep an eye on oil, man.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah. So looking at how how the price of oil keep increasing, we might as well see a very strong Canadian dollar. But then until we see a break in structure on a daily, that's why I have it here. I'm not thinking of changing my direction yet. So let's go to the H4 and see. Well, yes, last week I took sales. I took sales from this region. You all saw it on my Instagram page and my free channel. Yeah, I took a sell from this and I closed my entry around my trade around this place. Yes, but then let's see something. Yeah, I use this 200 EMA as another source of confluence um whenever we are in. I want to see whether we are truly changing direction, and we once we are beneath this 200 moving averages, my perspective about it hasn't changed at all. Yes. So we still, but then if they take this one out, if they take this zone out, I'll keep the watch. I'll just be watching. I'll keep the watch and see whether they will do this. That they will do this. Yeah. So that's it. So that's it on the card, the USD card. Guys, if you have any question with respect to the card, that is what I'm bearish. I'm bearish on it until I see this thing happen. I'm bearish on it until I see this. Yeah. So we are we are taking the market on gradually. We don't want to predict like 2 weeks from now. We don't want to be those people doing that because we don't own the market. If you try to predict the market, mostly it will humble you. Markets will humble you. You understand? So we just have to wait and see price action. You understand? And let me show you the reason why I took these sales. The reason why I took these sales. I think it's quite obvious. It's quite obvious. That break of structure, I'm already bearish on it, and this break of structure and the retest of it. That was it. It's a break of structure and retest of it, and that's why I took that sales on it. But then, so that's it for the USD. Any other pair at all? Gold. Somebody said gold. Let's go to gold. Gold. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. This is our analysis on gold. We are still not bullish. Our trend, our. Why am I?
I'm starting to think about I mean, I was very bearish on gold for quite a long time, and
Yeah,
I've been saying since about 1980 that it was bearish order flow,
yeah.
but now I'm looking at it. I'm starting to think if
Let me clear everything.
1750, 1760 goes.
Let me clear everything and see this the run. Okay, let me draw my zones on gold. Shit, no, guys, I'm still bearish on gold. But then let's take it from the weekly down and see how prices is faring. So yeah, so let's go down to the lower time frame.
I wanted to see it come down to that COVID price level,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure that it's going to do that yet. I think we're going to get a.
Okay, so let's see. Let's draw a trend line. Let's draw a trend line.
I was looking at 1600 and 1500 as real optimistic, but now the last couple of.
And these are inner trend line. These are inner trend line. Yeah. So guys, I'm back. I'm sorry for the interruption. I mean, my internet was a little bit messed up. So let me.
Your chart's not there.
Is it there now?
The chart is not visible.
Oh, okay. Let me quickly share that. Oh, sorry guys. Sorry for my internet, my poor internet. Yeah. Okay, so we are here.
Oh, brother, for internet.
We are here. We are currently here. And we've taken this strong, we are in the daily, and we've taken this strong lower low. So taking it, so we are still we are waiting for them to breach it. If they don't breach it, if they don't breach that, yeah. So let me actually bring it here. This will be an area of interest for us. Yes, if they breach it, yeah,
1800.
Yeah. So if they breach this, let me see whether it's still okay. It's still recording. If they breach this, ma me add them members here. Me add them. Me back. I'm on a call. All right. Sorry, guys. So if they breach this place, then I'm gonna think they wanna go up. But until then, I'll just keep an eye on gold and see what, because they didn't really take this zone out very well. So let's see how they react.
I'm concerned how prices reacted there, actually. That's kind of making me look at it thinking they're protecting that level.
Yeah.
Prices come back into that inefficient move from the 8th of March.
Yeah.
Week, though.
And there is no reason, they didn't really give us a clue as to they shifting back to this up. They didn't really. Let me scale to the lower time frame and see whether they. Oh, okay. That was it.
Wrong move, man.
That was it.
They're protecting that 1675 level.
That was it. So yeah, but for me, I want to see breaking structure on the daily or the H4 for me to be fully convinced that they are actually going up. So so the guy who requested for gold, that's my, you know, my take on gold. I want to see a break of this and I'll be very comfortable taking entry. I want to see something like this happen.
Something with gold, you'll notice it plays on institutional key levels, man.
Yeah, yeah. So I will be looking for entry around probably this place or that place. You know, it's very early to think of gold being bullish from this angle. No, because it can come here and drop them or come and take this equal loss, this source of a liquidity being built over here. It can do this and go down the more. You understand? So that is it on gold. Any other pair? We have 6 minutes and
EA,
Hello.
EA.
yeah.
Yeah, I think from the way you do your analysis, you once you have so many inconsistencies, I think you're not like
Pardon?
interested in it, right?
Pardon? I
I'm trying to look at the way you do your analysis. Once you
okay.
see so many inconsistencies,
Yeah,
don't
so
really like to be
gold
interested in
wouldn't
that pair.
gold is
That's
I
your
all those who actually know me that know I don't trade gold. I do analyze it.
okay.
I do analyze it from this place. I called a sales from this place, and I sent the analysis to I think the friends group that I'm bearish on it from this point. You understand? But I don't trade gold.
I was telling you all to sell it from August
Yeah, yeah. You've been telling me, yeah,
1984.
yeah. I think that was the move. This was the move. Yeah. So that was it. But then I don't have a reason to buy and I don't have a reason to sell over here. I'm just waiting for I'll just go through all the pairs and select the ones I'll be looking at for the week and put them on my watch list. And that's all that I do. And throughout that week, I'll skip all the pairs and focus on those ones that are giving me my setup. Come last week, I had 8 instruments on my watch list and 6 played out. We had two gave us an invalid setup that we didn't even enter. We saw something that triggered that it has been invalid. And one didn't actually play out. It didn't play out. It was ranging. That's the G card. It was ranging until I think Osaru prompted me. It's been ranging on the weekly, and I was like, damn, why do I even have it on my watch list? So that was it. So gold will certainly not find itself on my watch list come this week. So we have few minutes. Let's look at one other pair, guys. What other pair? And we'll call it a day. What other pair? What other pair?
First, let's look at E card.
E
EA, I mean EA.
EA. Yeah.
Euro's in trouble, man.
Yeah. And I told you guys that until they clear this, I'm still bearish. And it has been as such. It has been as such from
Bro, are there tools that can do you prefer manually drawing your zones or are there tools that can pick out those important zones on the weekly time frame?
No, I manually draw them. If there are tools, I don't know how they work or I don't know of them, but I draw them myself.
I think you can probably find things for MetaTrader to do it. But the more stuff you run on MetaTrader, the more lumpy it makes it for your trading.
Exactly.
It all takes up processor space.
Yeah, that's true.
So I just
Anyway, basically what I just like doing is like following your analogy. What I just do is the pivot trend line channel that I normally use, and that's it. That's just about it. And probably the manual trend lines. Yeah. Just the pivot trend line gives me a picture of an idea of the trend on the weekly. I think that's about the maximum it can get to. So the weekly, then I just look at all the way to 4 hours. Then every other thing evolves around the zones, the breakup structure and all that.
Okay.
Anyway, I don't understand most of those ICT terms yet, but as far as breaking structure or whatever is concerned, you know, I just look at it that way. So once the structure is broken on the higher time frame or the major time frames like the weekly, I'm good with it.
Oh, that's pretty fine. Okay, so this is how we look at it on the daily. We can clearly see the flow being bearish, and we can see this impulsive, a correction move and another impulsive. Let's go to the H4 and see it quite clearly. Man, my internet.
I can't wait for that to turn.
Okay, so
a lot of liquidity in that wick up there.
Yeah, yeah. So we can draw our trend line. Our trend line from this point to that point. Yeah. From that point, and we can see a high, a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower. Oh, this really didn't clear this. And we have another lower high over here. But then price is also making, let me increase it. Price is making a low, a higher high.
It'll probably be a bit squiffy.
Yeah.